Whoa, get it!
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Ant back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the best jobs to have during the summer. If you're in high school, college, back home, just anything, trying to make bread over the summer, right? And I'm going to give you all a little bit of advice with those jobs and with those things that you want to do, just from my experience and what I think will put y'all onto the best route after you choose what you're doing, right? If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment down. Bread getting, as always, trying to get us to 100 subs before the end of 2024. So we'll see if we can do that. Anyways, let's jump right to the video. Number one, I'm gonna have to go with just any regular schmegular 9 to 5, 5 to 9 job that you can get your hands on, right? It comes with a little bit of caveats, right? You can always get a job at like Starbucks, Chipotle, McDonald's if you're always hiring, especially during the summer months. What I would recommend is going to a small business, but something that's not corporate or major, that's in your area, and hit them up for a job. One, they tend to pay better, and they tend to take care of the people that work there a lot better. I would stay away from jobs that you get percentage of somebody's tips. If that comes up, host. If your hourly rate is not fixed and you get like a 1% or 2% of like the server's tips, unless your hourly rate is smooth enough for you to be like, okay, you know what, even without tips, I'll be solid. I recommend getting a job where you get money or your tips out of a tip pool. When it comes to places that have tips, you want to be able to think, okay, if I don't have or get any tips, would I still be able to do this? And it really depends on where you are, because minimum wage is different everywhere, and how much you're getting comfortably paid is different everywhere. Number two is going to be any landscaping / freelancing that you want to do in the summer, and people don't want to take care of their lawns or take care of anything outside because it's really hot, or they just don't want to do it. You better take your ass over there and be like, hey sir, I will mow your lawn for $15. It's a small little way to get some money, because any problem, people are gonna want somebody to come and fix it, for lack of a better word. You're providing a service and you are getting paid for that service, and that is basically what working and the whole capitalism thing is. Freelancing, mowing lawns, washing cars, especially in the summer, washing cars. I mean, I know y'all be on TikTok, y'all be on Instagram, y'all be seeing the people that be cleaning cars and shit, or the people that just do random freelance shit and they be making thousands of dollars because they're good at it. Number three is the highest risk and also the highest reward. You can start a business. This is an investment in your time, an investment in what you want to do. So don't think about this as something that you can do over the summer and make money from it. This is something that you presumably start over the summer and continue over long term. If you want to do that, first thing you got to do is figure out if you're going to be a product-based business or a service-based business. Do you provide a service or do you provide a product, right? Very simple. After that, you're gonna figure out how you're gonna go about it and what you're gonna charge for it. That's the simplest form ever, that's what it is. And anybody who runs a business knows it's not that easy, but if you break it down to its core things, that's what it is. Are you providing a product, service? How are you gonna deliver that product or service? And how much it's gonna cost. Now that is an investment that I recommend everybody should do, especially if you wanna be financially free, because working these 9 to 5s, just working those jobs like that, if that was enough to break out of the hamster wheel, then a lot of people wouldn't be living paycheck to paycheck because they're working. These jobs are 9 to 5. People who have businesses or have that extra boosted income that is long-term are gonna be better off than people that don't. Next option is going to be delivery of some sort. You can do, and this kind of falls into like the 5 to 9, but it's not a real 5 to 9. Uber Eats, Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, Domino's, or Pizza Hut, or some form of delivery. When it comes to Domino's and Pizza Hut, that's more of a proper like 9 to 5, 5 to 9 job. However, when your sole thing is delivering, there's a whole different nuance to it. If you're doing something like Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, I don't know about Grubhub and Postmates, but at least with Uber Eats and DoorDash, you kind of set your own hours so you can go as you please. And there's no real guarantee that you're gonna make a certain amount of money, but at least in certain states like Washington, they have to give you the minimum wage and make up for the time that you spent DoorDashing / Uber Eating, and give you the compensation to at least put that weekly yield up to the minimum wage for the state. So if you are somebody who is doing like a 5 to 9, you are trying to start a business, or you are doing like freelance stuff, I would recommend doing like some sort of delivery thing on the side, because if you have a car or if you have access to a car, you can do this delivery on the side, listening to music, picking up and dropping off shit all fucking day, which is the easiest shit ever. Sometimes you feel like, damn, yeah, I'm getting paid for this simple shit. Like you might get, if you're doing Uber Eats, you might get like $3, $4. If you do Uber Eats, you know what I'm talking about. And then you have those times where it's like, oh, this is actually some shit. Now, if you're doing like Domino's and Papa John's or some sort of pizza delivery, or like you're doing some sort of other delivery. It really depends on the business that you're delivering from to pay, but the actual action of doing the delivery is very simple, very easy. And if it's really easy on the body and on the mind, you need some mellow time to still make some bread but just relax. That's the perfect thing to do, and I would recommend it. The last job I think that y'all should look into for the summer, and this is going to be kind of niche, and this is really good because it's not going to be oversaturated depending on you, and this is very you dependent, is going to be teaching, training, or any sort of preparation for anything that you're interested in. Fiverr, or if you remember Fiverr or Upwork, and those things, there are people that used to train people to play video games. Like if you're really good at Rocket League, you could train somebody to play for Rocket League for like, I don't know, like $5 an hour, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you also gotta think, you are playing the game and charging somebody for it. You're doing something that you like and you're making bread from it. If you want to teach people how to get into gardening, you can sell a course, sell like a class, not something that you gotta hit them up with the Instagram, Snapchat. You just need 5 seconds of your time and you will make $1,000. But if you have like local nursery for plants or something, you're really into plants, you can go there and be like, hey, I'm trying to offer classes or just teach people how to get into gardening. Is there anything I can post up, like a post or anything like that? And something small like that. That's more niche. It is a little more risky because the odds of somebody to do that is very small, because you need to find somebody into your niche as much as you are, or around that area, or wants to get into it. But if you have somebody who's into it just as much as you and you're a good teacher, the odds that they'll probably stick with you and stay with you for a while. And until they get to the point where they're like, oh, I don't really need this, right? I think I said the last one was my last one, but as I was talking, I thought of another one. And this is any type of streaming, YouTube, Twitch, anything like that. And this goes along with a business, an investment on your time. And I would not stream or start a YouTube channel if your plan is to make money, because that shit will not break bread for a while. I didn't start the YouTube channel to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make bread from this. But if I was, I'd be sorely mistaken and very disappointed and probably quit. So going into those, you don't want to set yourself up for failure. If you're gonna start streaming, and you gotta stream something that you like doing, something that you're already doing, so it's not out of your way to do it, it's just an extra step. If you like playing games, all you gotta do is press the stream button. If you like just chatting, or you be like in Discord calls with your friends and shit, just press the stream button, right? I'm not gonna tell you to go learn how to play games with a fucking N64 controller and then stream challenges like that, because there are people who may want to see that and there are people who not. And you're not gonna see bread from that until you hit a certain threshold, and the odds you hit that threshold within like your first week is very, very low. I'm not saying it won't happen. If you want to go do that, hey, go crazy. But if you quit, you can say, damn, that boy Ant said to do it and it didn't work, you're stupid. And that's an investment that you want to do. And that's something that can yield a lot of results in terms of bread, but it also gives you a sense of community with the people that you're trying to reach out to. All right, y'all, that is the end of the video. Make sure that if you enjoyed it, you like and subscribe. These videos are to help you get to your goals, maybe by the end of the summer, something like that. If you need help goal setting or setting financial goals, I'm gonna put a link in the description to my video where I put y'all on game on how to set financial goals as a youngin', coming from somebody who just finished their first year in college. Anyways, y'all, tune in next time when we run into the Maze Bank and ask them for a loan of $50.